Coronavirus.
This is the epicenter of the COVID crisis, a place of miracles.
I cannot tell you how relieved we are, how happy we are.
They're actively contributing to the detriment of our society. It was awful, awful.
My name is Isam Alegre.
My name is Robert Ford.
My name is Josh.
I'm David.
My name is Ruby.
And I'm a teacher at Access Creative College.
I'm one of the media lecturers here at Access Creative College.
My sideline job is owning a creative media business.
And I'm an Access Creative College student. I work in the events field as well.
I do have a website where I do sell some things online.
Wow, the world was our oyster. My wife and I had money to spend.
Teaching was pretty normal. We had less students because I think there was a lot of people expecting COVID.
Wonderful. It could not have been better.
Life was normal. No one really cared. You had people sharing the same cups, shaking each other's hands.
I did go to a lot of gigs and concerts and stuff like that.
My job was vastly affected by lockdown in several ways. The teaching went from on-site to online, so all the planning that we had done was rendered useless.
A month before lockdown, about 4 was on about £2,000, £2,500 a month. Yeah, lockdown fucked it.
I do think they did a good job because I have several learners who have told me that they got a furlough. Neither my salary nor my wife's salary was affected by lockdown, so it's not something that we applied for or hard to look into.
No, solo business, and I didn't get furlough at all. Government didn't give me anything, put it that way.
Yes, my income did change from my part-time job. I used to get paid hourly, but now I get furlough. So and the furlough really depends. Like one time I get paid this amount, the other time I get this amount. It's shambles.
I used it in class actually as an example of propaganda, as an example of really bad propaganda. My thoughts are that was absolutely disgusting and a disgrace, and that the government should be ashamed of itself. What the government should be doing is reassuring the population that they are going to take care of the cultural heritage, that they are going to be taking care of people who cannot perform, and they're going to offer solutions and they're going to offer help. The government was saying you are not needed, you are not useful, and I thought was repugnant.
I think the motivation behind it was fair because the creative media industry is very busy. It's one of the busiest sectors, but with busyness comes overpopulation. So I get the context of saying it's a busy industry. You've got the opportunity to retrain in something else and potentially get more consistent work, especially as people were losing jobs left, right, and centre for a lot of people.
Lockdown did impact my mental health, absolutely. Feeling less creative, feeling like motivation was harder to harness in general, especially seeing the motivation and the mental health of the students just go down and down and down and down and down. as well as mine, and each class would be like a bit more difficult.
No, I needed a lockdown. It was quite fun sleeping and playing COD all day. I'm not gonna lie to you, I needed a break.
It didn't affect it badly. I think it was actually affected me really well, because it learned me how to cope with myself, how to spend time with myself, and how to get myself busy.
Corona definitely did impact my mental health. I did have a loss in the family. My grandma died during the pandemic, and she's overseas, so I couldn't go to the funeral. It was all on Zoom, and it was very hard. It still is very hard. I haven't left my room for months, but I do think in some instances it has given a lot of people a chance to reflect.
Lonely.
Bored.
Shambolic.